boys and girls. Welcome to another 5-Minute Stories. My name is Miss Ashley and I'm the youth librarian at the Port Charlotte Public Library. I have another ooky spooky story for you guys, but something with a little bit of a twist. I love to make noise with my stories. So I have a couple of instruments here. If you have instruments at home, this is a fun story to make noise with. I have a little drum, my lollipop drum, and it makes a sound like this. Oh, pretty loud, huh? And then I have 2 sticks. One stick has ridges on it like this, and one stick is straight and flat like this, and smooth. And then when you rub them together, they make this sound. Fun, right? And then, of course, I have to have my maraca because I love to shake things. So in my story, I have some things that are going to be making all kinds of noise. You can also make noise with your hands when you clap, like that. And you can make noise with your head when you nod. Well, I can because I have a bell on. But you can do all kinds of things. So in this story, we are going to meet a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. Have you heard this story before? It's an oldie but a goodie. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One night, she decided to take a walk in the woods. Oh, and it was dark and scary in those woods, but she was not afraid of anything, and so she set off on her journey into the forest, in the shadows, in the light of the moon, to gather special plants called herbs for her potions. Oh, yes, she was a witch. No wonder she wasn't afraid of anything. And as she was walking, she began to hear some strange noises. Pretty soon she heard a thump, thump behind her. And so she looked, and she saw 2 pairs of shoes. And again, they lifted up and then stomped on the ground, thump, thump, like that. And the little old lady said, I'm not afraid of anything. Shoo, be gone, shoes. And she kept on going. And then a little ways down the path, she saw a pair of pants. And they started to wiggle, 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 wiggle. And she said, I'm not afraid of anything. Be gone, pants. And kept on going. And then after a while, she started to hear these sounds again. She heard thump, thump, wiggle, wiggle as she was walking until she came to yet another strange thing in the road. She found a shirt, and that shirt began to shake, 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 shake. And you know what she said? I'm not afraid of anything. That's right. Be gone, shirt. And she kept on walking. But every few steps she heard thump, thump, and wiggle, wiggle, and shake, 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 until she came to a pair of gloves. That means there were 2 gloves, and they clapped themselves together. Clap, clap. Can you clap your hands with me? Clap, clap. Oh, and she said, I'm not afraid of anything. Be gone, gloves. But she started to walk just a little bit faster just to be safe. And soon she heard the same sounds. Thump, thump, wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, clap, clap. Until she came to yet something else on the road, and it was a hat. And the hat began to go nod, nod. Can you nod your head with me? Nod, nod, just like that. And the witch said, oh, I'm not afraid of you. And be gone, hat. But she still walked a little bit faster. And sure enough, she heard those sounds. Wiggle, wiggle. Shake, shake. Clap, clap. Nod, nod. Until she came to a big pumpkin patch. And there she saw a big pumpkin head. And the pumpkin head said, boo, boo. And the little old lady said, I'm not afraid of you, pumpkin head. Be gone. And next thing you knew, she turned around and she started to run home. And of course, they followed her with a boom, boom, wiggle, 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 shake, 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 clap, clap, nod, nod, boo, boo, until she slammed the door. And when she was at home, She told herself, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not worried. And she sat down in her chair and enjoyed the quiet. Until not long after that, there was a knock, knock on her door. Well, who could that possibly be at this time of night? The little old lady said. And she had to remind herself, I'm not afraid of anything. I'll go open that door. And she opened the door. And what do you think she saw? She saw 2 shoes, stomp, stomp, and a pair of pants, wiggle, 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 and a shirt, shake, 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 and 2 gloves, clap, 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 and a head going nod, 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 and a big pumpkin head going boo, boo. And she put her shoulders up like this, put on her bravest face, and she said, I'm not afraid of you. Why are you here trying to scare me? And the pumpkin head says, because that's what we do. We want to scare you. Boo! But the pumpkin looked decidedly less scary, more sad, because they couldn't scare the little old lady who wasn't afraid of anything. And so they said, well, then what are we to do? That's all we know how to do. And the little old lady got a brilliant idea. She leaned over and whispered into the pumpkin head's ear. And all of the things thought, that was a pretty good idea. And so that night, the little old lady went to bed, not afraid of anything. And when she woke up the next day, she opened her window, looked out into her garden, and do you know what she saw? She saw 2 shoes, stomp, stomp, a pair of pants, wiggle, 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 a shirt going shake, 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 2 pairs of gloves, 2 gloves going clap, 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 1 hat going nod, 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 and a big pumpkin head going boo, boo, scaring all the crows in her garden away. And that is how she got a scarecrow. And that's the end of the story. The end! Wasn't that a fun story? It's so much fun to tell, and you can tell it in any way you want. You can use all your little instruments and make noise as you want. And it also reminds you that maybe some of the things that we think we're afraid of, they're just shirts and pants going wiggle, 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 wiggle. So join us next time for our 5-minute stories. And in the meantime, have a happy Halloween. Boo! Bye-bye!